Hey guys, this is the first assignment for my INFM 685. First question says a system analyst and business analyst do in the healthcare IT environment. So the first thing I talked about is the healthcare systems analyst. To me, I said more of what they actually do is that they manage the computer networks for medical facilities. They manage the computer information systems in hospitals or clinic. They make sure that the computer systems run smoothly. Mainly, their job is to perform system upgrades, provide system maintenance whenever necessary. Professionals in this field must have advanced software knowledge and the ability to supervise staff and maintain hospital information confidentiality. So the clinical system analyst may participate in developing the policies and creating training tools for hospital information systems users. Their duties entail analyzing computer information systems and identifying areas for improvement. They may troubleshoot malfunctions with hardware or software and perform system checks to ensure that security measures have been followed. Some of the analysts also confer with hospital personnel to determine specific information system needs and instruct technicians in making changes to system software design. If hospital personnel inform the clinical analyst of an information of systemic issues, it is their analyst's responsibility to repair the system or communicate with system vendors for the repair assistance. They may also be required to travel to different hospital locations to provide assistance or make repairs. The next one I talked about is the healthcare business analyst. And what do they actually do? So for me, I talked about them as their sole responsibility is to pinpoint problems or improvement areas within a medical facility in order to maximize that facility's performance and profit. They also must access financial activity and seek ways to manage expenses like overtime wages and the cost of supplies. Their duties begin with, they define a problem, they highlight an area for improvement. An example of that can be an operating cost. At some point, they also work within a group setting, and they might divide themselves into teams and break down into a situation with manageable components like minimizing staff, overtime wages, or reducing supply cost. They also conduct research and gather data. Analysts may use computer software or mathematical modules to test variables such as the effect of minimizing overtime on the quality of patient care. And once the models have been sufficiently accessed, analysts choose the best fit and prepare to implement a solution or policy. So that's what I actually talked about there. And the second question says that find at least 3 job postings for each position and describe the following in the video. For me, the first system analyst job organization is a Compass Memorial Healthcare Marengo IA. The job description says as an analyst, you need to provide nursing, floor support, clinical decision support, end user support. I'll serve as a liaison between Unity Point and the healthcare, provide training for new providers and clinical staff. The qualification and skills that they actually are looking for is an associate degrees and also to have an RN in the state of Iowa. Experience, they need is the 5 years experience required. And they also need you to have used Epic, which is also an EHR, for at least a year. Salary is $53,000, ranges from $53,000 to $66,000. The second system analyst I got in the organization is Hartford Healthcare Corp, New Britain, which is in Connecticut. The job description says advises, influences, and works collaboratively with clinical departments to improve teams and to identify business needs, to analyze workflows and implement leading-edge technology. Qualification and skills, mainly they're looking for someone with a bachelor's degree in clinical specialty or close related field required, a master's degree in clinical specialty, informatics, and pretty much. Experience, they need someone that's actually had 4 years healthcare experience and also a 3 years EMR experience. Salary is from $60,000 to $80,000, so we see it kind of ranges. The third system analyst position I saw is in Roosevelt General Hospital, and that's in Port Hills in New Mexico. Um, the job description says that they're looking for someone that can assist with application implementation and system customization, which includes the development of alerts, ad stops, data integration, order generation, automation of document entry, and enforcement of adherence to workflows. Qualification and skills, they look forward for some of the bachelor's degrees in healthcare and information science is also required. Knowledge of all scripts and McKesson Paragon software is preferred. For an experience, they're looking for someone with 3 to 5 years of healthcare experience, someone that's also used the EMR for like 3 years. Excellent verbal and written communication skills is also required. Salary ranges from $70,000 to $80,000. So I went further to talk about the job postings for an healthcare business analyst. The very first one I saw is the organization, which is called Medley Pharmacy in Brooklyn, New York. The job description says that they're looking for someone to design and propose recommended solutions and updated workflows like SOPs using diagrams, flowcharts, and PowerPoint. They're using for someone to gather the necessary data to analyze processes and procedures, to be able to remove roadblocks, hold stand-ups, and update roadmaps to drive results. Qualification they're looking for right here is a bachelor's degree in clinical specialty, one that is familiar with Agile, Scrum, Kanban. Looking for someone with 2 or more years experience in project and business analysis, and the salary ranges from $55,000 to $70,000. The second one I saw is in Driscoll Children's Hospital, which is in Corpus Christi, Texas. The job description says looking for someone responsible for gathering data and converting it into meaningful information used by the health system leadership. They also need someone that's going to provide information employed in strategic planning and initiative tracking. Qualification they need is they prefer someone with that has experience with managing care, population health, healthcare industry. They need someone with an experience with 3 or more years taking care of projects and business analysis. The salary is $70,000 to $90,000. And the last one I talked about is the organization of facilities Nicklaus Children's Health System, which is in Miami, Florida. Job description entails implementing, designing, and providing collaboration for reports, dashboards, and other business intelligence delivery methods using a variety of technologies. They need someone with at least a bachelor's in computer and information science, a practical experience with project delivery and systems development life cycles, and the salary ranges from $65,000 to $80,000.